Our nervous systems are designed to settle through connection, through safe relationships, through touch, through community, rhythm, through nature, through feeling held and supported. And that right there, that's science. But I think there's something deeper that's happening too. Our bodies carry story. Our bodies carry stress and generational patterns, unprocessed grief, and the pressure that we've normalized. And sometimes I think what we call overwhelm is actually our body saying, I can't do this alone. Hey mama, welcome back to Nature to Nurture, simply caring for our children. I have been sitting with this thought a lot lately. This thought that so many people are quietly carrying more than their bodies were ever actually meant to hold alone. And I'm not just talking physically, they're carrying a bunch of stuff. I mean emotionally, mentally, energetically. And I think a lot of us can feel it too. Even if we don't have the language for it, there is this sense that life is heavier than it used to be. And that margin, it feels thinner. It feels like even small things suddenly are too much. And honestly, I don't think it's because we're weak. I think it's because support has slowly disappeared from so many different parts of our life. And when that support disappears, the load doesn't disappear too. It just transfers. One thing I've been thinking a lot about lately is how often our bodies know that we're overloaded before our minds can even fully catch up. You know those moments where your chest is feeling tight, where your patience is thin, when you feel touched out, where even simple questions suddenly feel like way too much to deal with. It's not random. That's your nervous system constantly tracking safety, pressure, stimulation, connection, unpredictability all day long. And we live in a world now with so much input. The noise, the notifications, schedules, decision-making, labor, emotions, the financial pressure, the constant awareness of what everyone else needs. And our bodies, they were never meant to process this much alone. All the time. And without support or recovery. Our bodies weren't made to do that. This is where science and what some people might call woo-woo actually meet in a really, really beautiful way. I hope that you can see it too. Because biologically, we know that humans, us, we're wired for co-regulation. Our nervous systems are designed to settle through connection, through safe relationships, through touch, through community, rhythm, through nature, through feeling held and supported. And that right there, that's science. But I think there's something deeper that's happening too. Our bodies carry a story. Our bodies carry stress and generational patterns, unprocessed grief, and the pressure that we've normalized. And sometimes I think what we call overwhelm is actually our body saying, I can't do this alone. And one of the hardest parts is that so many of us who are carrying all of this, we've normalized it. We've normalized functioning in overwhelm. We've normalized being needed constantly. We've normalized exhaustion so deeply that slowing down can actually feel uncomfortable. And eventually, we stop even noticing how much we're actually holding until that little thing happens. A spilled drink, a child crying, a change of plans. And suddenly, your body is reacting like it's an emergency. And it's not because the moment itself is huge, but it's because there was little space left underneath it for you. And honestly, I think this is connected to something that is much bigger than actual individual parenting. I think that care has become super concentrated. There was a time when care was more naturally distributed, where children moved between trusted adults more often, where people lived closer to extended family, where neighbors knew each other. There were more layers of built-in support. Even when we talk about thinking about being a kid in the 90s, we had that, right? And now, so many families are trying to carry everything inside of a very small circle. And when one person is holding emotional regulation, schedules, meals, planning, caregiving, finances, household management, and work too, of course, your body is going to feel overloaded. That's not failure. That's math. There's something that my grandma has told me that I think about a lot. She told me, you can do it all, but you can't do it all at once. And honestly, I think that's one of the wisest things that she may have ever told me. Because it reminds me that capacity, it's real. Limits, they're real. And being human means that there are moments when your body is going to say, this is too much for me to hold right now. And instead of punishing ourselves and treating that like a weakness, what we actually need to do is treat it like information. And this right here, this is why I keep coming back to nature. And it's not because nature magically fixes everything, but it's because the nervous system remembers how to slow down when we're in nature. The pace changes, the input changes, and our body softens. Even just walking outside, feeling the sunlight, hearing the water, or the wind, or the birds, can remind the body that it doesn't have to stay in survival mode all the time. And I really think that's what many of us are craving right now. It's not perfection. It's not more productivity. It's just enough steadiness to actually breathe again. And honestly, I think this is part of why spaces for reflection and support matter so much right now. It's not because parents need more pressure or more expectations. No, it's because so many people are carrying all of this without a place where they can process it, to reflect, to feel supported inside. And that is why I am opening up a small parent group this summer. It is based off of a program called Positive Solutions for Families. This is an evidence-based series that is rooted in the pyramid model with Brazelton, if you want to look that up, all focused around social emotional development. But what really matters to me most is actually how we get to experience this together. It's not just that you're going to be learning information, even though you will, but you're going to be slowing down enough to notice what's actually underneath the behavior of your children, the stress, the overwhelm, and not just for your kids, but for you as well. And doing that next to other parents who are navigating similar things. I am so excited to be releasing this. I also have some sponsored spots for families who need them. I've got more details down in the notes, but I really don't want cost to be a factor that prohibits you from actually engaging and getting this type of support. But for today, I just want to end here and leave you with this. If things are feeling heavy right now, it doesn't mean that you're failing. It just means that you are carrying too much for too long without the support that you need. And maybe the answer isn't becoming better at holding all of it. Maybe the answer is rebuilding your support. Slowly, gently, together. Thank you for showing up here, being with me today. And if what we talked about here resonated with you, I would absolutely love to hear from you. And I would love if you could share this with someone else who might need it too. I'll talk to you soon.